What's going on, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So for those of you guys that do not know, I've been in Costa Rica for the past couple of days. So if you guys want to check out the Costa Rica vlog, part 1, a card is up here. So go check it out if you guys want to see what I've been doing for the past couple of days. But as you guys read in the title of today's video, I just wanted to go over the top couple of stocks that I'm watching for this upcoming week, the third week in September in 2018. And I'm currently recording this video in my hotel room. Today's the last day that we're staying here in Costa Rica. I'm very excited to head back home, get back to my routine, and pretty much get back to the grind. So let's just quickly talk about the couple of stocks that I'm watching for this upcoming week. And for those of you guys that are new to my channel, my name is Stas, and I make videos dealing with swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, and my personal philosophies and strategies when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. So if that's something that you're interested in, guys, if you want to learn more about the stock market, investing, and trading, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and join the Facebook group as well as the Discord group chat. Both are linked down below in the description box. We're talking about stocks every single day in those two communities, so make sure you guys get in both of those. So right off the bat, guys, the first stock that I'm watching for this upcoming week is Google, ticker symbol GOOG. And we've seen Google, guys, it's been on an uptrending pattern over the past couple of months. That's very evident here. We see that from $1,000, it uptrended all the way up to about $1,300, riding the EMA line, taking healthy corrections, bouncing on the SMA indicator, and pushing back up to make higher highs. So, this is a very attractive stock in terms of the uptrending pattern. And what we notice here recently, guys, is the sell-off in Google stock. We saw a very key resistance point here at about $12.54. It had trouble getting above there once here, twice here again. Then we saw the massive sell-off here. And remember, whenever we see a sell-off, guys, that means potential for profit is open. So we've seen the sell-off here from $12.50 down to about $11.58, and now we're seeing some consolidation here at about $11.58 to about $11.70, right? That's very clear. Over the past couple of days, we see the consolidation there, and that opened up a nice 8% potential for profit. And this is obviously this is $1,000 stock, so if you guys have a smaller account, you really can't trade Google stock, right? But if you have a bigger account, this could be a position or a stock that you would want to look in, to swing trade for the next couple of weeks, right? So we've seen, the pullback, 8% pullback, consolidation here. Now we're slowly starting to see an upwards push above the EMA line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an alert here at about 1185. Create an alert. Mark is at or above 1185. Create, because I really want to see, Google push up, show some upwards push, although it has shown that over the past couple of days, like we see here. We've had trouble getting above about 1182. Actually, let's set this alert a little bit higher. Let's say, above 1195. That would be a good alert point right there. Let's replace that really quickly, because I want to see a break above this 50-day SMA indicator, right? Because that's going to really show us that Google has recovered. It's consolidated. Now it's pushing back up in price. So Google is the #1 stock that I'm watching for this upcoming week and pretty much for the rest of September. So let's talk about some other ones. FANG is another one, ticker symbol FANG. This is one that I like due to the horizontal pattern that it is offering, and we can clearly draw some support levels here and some resistance points so we can understand how much potential for profit that this one has to offer, right? Very clear support level at about $110, very clear resistance point at about $135 to about $140. And what we notice here, guys, that it's bounced at 110 once, a little bit above here at 115 twice, here at about 110 again 3 times, and now we've confirmed the bounce here at 110 again. So this is a very solid support level. And what we noticed with the stock, guys, what we noticed with the pattern of this stock is that it's broken above the EMA line, and it has now broken above the 50-day SMA indicator, which is a very good sign that this one is slowly pushing up in price. But what we notice is that there's still one resistance point left to break above before I want to consider trading ticker symbol FANG, and that's the 180-day SMA indicator, because we noticed in the past, guys, FANG, it's gotten rejected here by the 180 SMA. We noticed that here at about 125, got rejected, pushed all the way back down to the support level we were talking about, then it bounced there and pushed back up. So I'm going to set an alert at about $127.50 for ticker symbol FANG, because I want to see the break above the 180 SMA for the full-on confirmation of an uptrend for this particular stock. And I was typing in FANG. The sun here has me crazy, guys. I've been outside pretty much all day, every day, and I'm going crazy. So I'm really excited to get back home, back to New Jersey, where the sun is not as crazy as, Costa Rica, because the sun here, we're really close to the equator, and, I've been going crazy here, guys. So what was I saying? 127.5 is at or above 127.5. Perfect. So, this one offers good potential for profit if it's able to break above here. Let's say from about 127.5 up to about 136, 140. That offers about 6 to 8% potential for profit. So that's a very solid profit margin on ticker symbol FANG, and that's why we're watching it for this upcoming week. So another one that I think has potential to do well this upcoming week, and I'm watching this one very, very closely, is Micron, ticker symbol MU. And for those of you guys that have been paying attention to the markets, for the past couple of days, we saw that David Tepper, which is a big investor, right? This guy invests in the stock market. He's been investing very successfully over the past couple of decades, right? He's been doing very, very well, about 20 to 30% gains per year over the past however many years he's been investing. I know it's been over 10, 15, 20, 30 years, right? This guy came out with news that he's still long on Micron shares, meaning that he still believes that Micron will be able to, increase in value, increase in share price in the long term in the next 5, 10 to 15 years, pretty much due to memory being a very key component in where our future is going with all of the new, technologies that are being, invented and what we are pretty much going towards in the future, right? So Micron, guys, it already recovered since this guy, David Tepper came out with the news. It's up about 5 to 6 to 7% since he came out with that news. And I believe, since the bottom out point here at $41, he came out with that news, and the stock shot up a couple percentage points, like I said, right? So I think Micron, guys, there is some room for this week for Micron to continue to run up due to this big news from David Tepper, right? And whenever an analyst comes out and says these things, especially an analyst with credentials like David Tepper, right, this gives investors and traders in the market certainty about stocks, right? It doesn't always, push a stock up. It doesn't always mean, buy that particular stock, but it does give certainty in particular stocks, which is why I do believe Micron could potentially run up another couple of percentage points this week. And if we're looking at it in terms of a technical analysis perspective, we see that Micron is pushing up above the EMA line here, and it's been consolidating and keeping above this EMA line here. So I do see potential for Micron to continue to push up, and we want to keep an eye on Micron in terms of it breaking above this 50-day SMA indicator, because in the past this has clearly been a resistance point, right? We noticed that here it has not been able to break above there. It popped up here, but then it got rejected by the 180 SMA. So, I would love to see Micron break above this 50-day SMA indicator and then push up and see whether or not it can break above the 180 SMA indicator here. But, we got to take it step by step and be patient with Micron, because this stock has taken an absolute beating over the past couple of months, guys. We've seen it go from $64 all the way down to $40. That's over 30-40% drop, right? That's absolutely ridiculous, right? It's between 30 to 40% drop. So, you got to be patient with Micron, guys. This is a seasonal stock. Semiconductors are seasonal, so we got to see where this stock ends up going due to the, David Tepper news, this analyst news that we've seen, this past week in the stock market. So I'm going to be watching Micron very closely to see what it ends up doing this upcoming week. So another stock I want to talk about is Tesla. Tesla took a very big pullback down to $250, and now we've seen it bounce and push up above the 50-day SMA indicator, and it's been trading above the EMA line. So this one, guys, it's very attractive in my personal opinion due to this, due to the technicals showing that it's pushing up in price, right? The EMA line has been acting as a support level. It's been bouncing above there, and we've broken above the 50-day SMA indicator, which has been a resistance point over the past couple of weeks, pretty much ever since the whole Tesla, the whole Tesla thing with Elon Musk came out about Tesla going private at $400 or whatever it was, $420, and that shot the stock down all the way, right? And we've seen it recover, break above this 50-day SMA indicator. So this one's very, this is a very good stock in my personal opinion to keep a very close eye on for this upcoming week. And I do have an alert here at $305. I'm going to alter that alert really quickly at about $300. Let's place it there. Perfect, $300.34. So I really want to see if Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, is able to stay above this 50-day SMA indicator and continue to push up into the 300s, because if it's able to push up into the $300 range, I will most likely be trading Tesla, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on it very closely to see if it does get into the $300 price point range. So keeping an eye very closely this week, guys, on Micron, Tesla, Google, ticker symbol FANG, and another one that I'm watching very closely is McDonald's. McDonald's saw a little sell-off this past week from about 165 down to about 160, and now it's consolidating slowly. Well, it's not really consolidating, but we see a green candlestick starting to form here, and a little one after hours here above the 180-day SMA indicator. So it'd be very interesting to see whether or not McDonald's is able to consolidate here and slowly start to push up from this 180 SMA indicator. And this one does offer a decent percentage, right? Decent percentage for profit. Let's say it does bounce here. We get in at 161.5 up to 165, 166. It's a 3% trade, guys. And if it's able to push up to make a higher high, like the pattern that it's been on over the past, right? And let me explain that really quickly, right? We've seen McDonald's pattern over the past couple of weeks. It's been on an uptrending pattern, right? That's very obvious. We see that here. It's been pushing up, making higher lows and higher highs. So let's say McDonald's bounces here and pushes up in price and continues this pattern that it's on of making higher highs. We can see McDonald's get up to 167, 168. So we get in at 161.5. Up to previous resistance points at 166, that's 3%. And if it continues this uptrending pattern that it's been on, we can see upwards of 3 to 5% in gains from McDonald's. And this is a safer trade due to McDonald's being a very large corporation. It's not too volatile of a stock. It's not like Tesla. It's not like Micron. This one's more steady. This one's more, it's less volatile, right? So, this one's a safer trade in my personal opinion. But again, patience is everything, and waiting for the confirmation of a bounce here on the 180 SMA and a push up from there is something that I really want to keep an eye on. So I'm going to set an alert for McDonald's here at about 161.5. Let's quickly create that alert, 161.5. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it in terms of stocks. I'm also watching an ETF pair, DGAS and UGAS. I was trading this one last week. Wasn't really trading too much here in Costa Rica, guys. I'm going to keep it 100% real with you. I was just enjoying my vacation, to be honest. And, I was trading some stocks, some ETFs, and, I did trade DGAS this past week. And now I'm very closely keeping my eyes on UGAS to see if there's a recovery play for this particular ETF. But let's just cover this one very quickly. We see DGAS. I profited from about, I recall, $24.30. I think my average position was up to about $25.12. That's where I sold. Nothing crazy, not too big of a trade, but Profit's profit. I traded that, and now we're seeing some consolidation and a resistance point here at about 25.15. So it's going to be very interesting to see if DGAS has a pullback, maybe a bounce on this 50-day or the 180 SMA indicator, where DGAS will serve as a solid day trade, right? If DGAS is able to pull back, maybe to here 24, 23, 80, maybe 24, 25, bounce here and continue to push up, that would be a good opportunity for us to possibly day trade UGAS. As DGAS is consolidating and showing a resistance point at that price point, we see UGAS is, right at that support level at 54.60. And of course, guys, UGAS is on a downtrending pattern right now. So this one very well can continue to go down in price. And I'm obviously aware of that. I obviously know that. So I'm not going to be putting money into UGAS at all until I see a break above the EMA and the 50-day SMA, right? And that's what I'm going to be keeping an eye on very closely for this upcoming week. And for those of you guys that do not know, UGAS and DGAS are natural gas-based ETFs. And we've seen natural gas has been taking a beating over the past couple of weeks, been getting rejected by the SMA, been getting rejected by the EMA. And now we notice that natural gas is slowly starting to push up in price at the support level here at about 275, 276. So this is exactly why I'm watching UGAS for this upcoming week and why I got out of my DGAS position on Friday, because again, for those of you guys who do not know, when natural gas is going up in price, UGAS is going up in price, but when natural gas is going down in price, DGAS is going up in price. So I pretty much profited on DGAS from this point here, right? This point when natural gas went down from about 285 down to about 276, and I sold at about when natural gas was at about 276. Literally on my bus ride from our first destination to Costa Rica, we had Wi-Fi on the bus. I literally sold, on our way to our second destination here in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. So, I've been trading on the go, guys. I've been trying my best, but it is kind of hard. I'm not going to lie. Trading on your phone when the Wi-Fi is kind of iffy, when the Wi-Fi is not there all the time. But, I made it possible and I got it done, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you guys want to. Follow me on Twitter as well. Both of those are linked down below in my description box. And if you guys want to follow the Facebook group as well as the Discord group chat, again, we talk about stocks there on a daily basis, and that's the best place that you can reach me personally and talk to me about whatever stocks you guys are trading. So make sure to join all those communities. Again, the links are down below in my description box, and don't trade any of these stocks based off of my opinion. Do your own research when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. So make sure you guys follow that. And, hope you guys have a great trading week. I won't be trading on Monday because I'm pretty much traveling all day tomorrow. My part 2 vlog is coming out tomorrow on Monday. And, I'm getting back to Philly at about 12 or 1 a.m., right? So I'm not going to be trading at all, like I said, but everything will be back to normal on Tuesday. So I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Have a great day, guys. Peace.